Or just the like the heat-seeking missiles to slightly go up as well, as opposed to the super missiles.
I do remember hearing that Ness cannot absorb the grenades, so we'll see if this actually, that it actually is correct. But those grenades, for most of it, don't count as an energy projectile until the very end.
Yeah, it's like part of the explosion, but like not the actual grenade itself.
Yeah, Meat Gunner is a character full of jank, so it's good to know stuff like that.
But a very patient game already being played from these two.
Yeah, buckle up for a long set, folks.
Yeah. Alibi will like, gladly retreat himself into ledge though. So if Nestea can try to use his movement to kind of like slowly inch Alibi there, and then get an advantage state just from having Alibi at ledge and stage positioning, that'd be really good.
Throwing up the right move to deal with that PK Thunder cheeky shield break setup.
And Alibi also has to be careful of on this stage, like the PK Thunders from the platforms that a lot of Nesses like to do. So center stage with Meat Gunner here could be a scary position. So like sitting under one of the platforms is probably a really good position for Meat Gunner to be in here.
Yeah, just having a way to obstruct Ness from approaching with those massive like aerials is very good.
But
trying to get that up smash.
We're seeing Alibi being a little bit more of the aggressor here, actually, despite also being in the lead. It feels like Alibi is the one that's slowly inching forward with like his nairs and forward airs, but kind of spacing it so like Nestea can't do too much about it.
For Meat Gunner, surprisingly, he likes to get up in there. And he's done a good job at putting his projectiles in places where Nestea can't get a free absorb.
Yeah, he likes to edge guard a lot too, but missed that one and got yo-yoed for it. 151 here on Nestea.
Oh, that was extremely smart.
Yeah. After like every stock, Nestea always like jumps off ledge and like does PK Thunder or something. He goes to ledge after every time he takes a stock. It's really weird. And we already saw Alibi get a stock for it.
Yeah, Ness has a good deal of ledge options, so I kind of understand it, but like, I feel like you can't do it every time.
Yeah. Here at ledge now, not gonna get any hit for that, but
trying to
being
catch
ledge
that
trap against Meat Gunner, finds a PK fire and puts himself into advantage state. Yeah, we're not seeing too much like missile even really coming out. Alibi's definitely playing it even with the missile. He is playing a slightly different game than I feel like he usually does.
He's putting missile in a spot where Father Foam can't absorb it.
He has the father flung. Yeah,
Nestea, that's your fault.
I almost did it too. So
in a spot where Nestea can't land and absorb it because absorb makes you float.
We haven't really seen any absorb come out to actually absorb anything yet, just for movement.
Yeah.
Covers the landing with the grenade and it hits Nestea. Everything. A down smash. Yeah. Real quick catching the landing there. Back air. Real quick catching the dash back. Got even stocks here now.
I don't think that's real.
It's definitely not real.
I don't even think Ness could jump into it if they wanted because of the floaty jump.
PK flash, I don't know if that was supposed to be what came out, but
I think they're both looking for these just gimmicky big damage stuff. And honestly, I respect that. You're feeling out your opponent's familiarity with this matchup.
Yeah, but this stock going a lot better for Nestea than it is for Alibi here.
Looking for the missile, catching the roll with the down smash. Oh, but the fair reversal. That was a very weird absorb. I don't actually know what that got.
Yeah, it got the forward air.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And we're getting another he's definitely just using it for movement, and he's just happening to absorb these, I think.
Ali's movement is extremely clean with those forward airs and down Bs. He makes this character look fast. Like,
yeah, he definitely like knows Meat Gunner a lot better than most other Meat Gunners. He's like very competent with everything the character has to offer, and we'll use it to a T.
Yeah, this is a tried and true day one Meat Gunner. Oh, trying to catch that.
He's kind of seen Nestea reflect the grenades, and I feel like he was like, any situation, anything I've seen you do on this grenade, I can try to catch with the F smash, but he just misspaced it. You got to be careful here, regardless of who you are, but obviously grab from like anywhere from Nestea will kill now, so you got to be careful with how you're shielding if you're Alibi. But a character like Meat Gunner isn't necessarily going to be shielding a lot, especially with Ally. He's using a lot of forward air stuff to move around. No, it's up to Nestea to find his way to get in and get the kill.
Now I think about those missiles might not be absorbable as well, honestly. So he might have more
the missiles definitely aren't. Still, Nestea's really trying to catch a jump. Like, he really wants Alibi to give him a jump, and he's just not getting it.
Yeah.
He's only jumping when he's like, when they're both shielding together or something. Covers himself nicely with the grenade.
They're both playing very patient. I doubt time will be a factor this game.
Yeah, and that's the GIMB.
That was very
classic.
nice. Yeah, I guess you either get the PK Thunder or you hit him in a situation where you can't make it back.
He ran off and did it. So Nestea kind of committed to like, I'm going to get this kill by getting a jump. And Alibi just didn't give him a jump. There was multiple situations there he probably could have gotten a grab and just didn't. Definitely tunnel visioned a bit too hard on that, and that let Alibi come back and get the kill. Last stock zoner.
Yeah, he was likely going for that jump because of Ness, you know, the famous back throw.
Yeah.
Thinking he'd be scared of that. But I mean, I'm sure he's got enough experience with Ness to know, yeah, they're going to be looking for that jump because they can kill with their aerials as well as that back throw. Ness in last stock situations is very, very scary due to all that.
A character like me, Gunner, isn't like jumping unless they're like
fairing.
Specifically pretty, words, unless they're fairing, basically.
Yeah, they're really only jumping defensively to zone. That did not take him.
Yeah. They're not like baiting you out with like empty hops or like jumping around a lot for movement. They're going to jump and they will put a hitbox that makes it hard for you to like hit them.
Nair isn't very safe, so I think landing with Nair is just an awful idea. Unless you're like specifically catching a like a run-in. Ooh, up tilt scooping. And that dash deck putting, there's just no option you could take there as Nestea.
Air dodge. Probably could have like air dodge down and then PK thundered, but.
And Alibi being very, very patient off the like invincibility, not taking any big percent from it.
And gets back to stage with that nice forward air. Nice drag down combo there from Nestea, but back throw's not going to kill.
We didn't really see much mash there to get out. I got a lot of mileage off that pummel.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't mash out. And it's like, a lot of people don't want to be that person to get a bunch of pummels if you're not mashing. I'm doing that every time. If you're not mashing, I'll get like 7 pummels.
People are scared to mash out a grab because they're worried, oh, like breakout into some like buffered side B off the stage or something.
Or most people will just kind of do it even after the normal amount of pummels. So they just don't bother. It's like, no, I'm getting that extra pummel damage.
Of course, yeah. Always got to test the water with your pummels.
Yeah.
Ooh, great.
Feels like we're not really seeing many grabs from Nestea. There's not really many grab attempts. And I guess on a character like me, Gunner, it's hard to really get in and get that grab, though. But there's still not many attempts to get a back throw or something.
Yeah. Ali's done everything just to catch Nestea. That tag will screw me up for the rest of the set. I'm sorry, y'all. He's just doing everything to catch Nestea. Literally doing everything. He's just, all of his option coverage is very, very great.
PK Thunder gonna hit him, but still setting up for a ledge trap situation. Does a quick down smash, catch the jump. That's in stock lead for Alibi.
Not getting that dash attack due to the lack of stage space there.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of characterized right now by Nestea's had a lot of trouble killing. Like we saw it last stock of last game, we saw it the first stock of this game. Alibi's a tank and just living forever. Yeah,
Me Gunner is extremely heavy. I believe heavier than Samus. Maybe fact check me on that, but he's just a very heavy character and he knows what kill moves to look for.
That could have just been a back throw.
Oh, but that is going to take it due to the reduced distance.
I don't even know what the reduced is. I think it was just a bad angle too.
Yeah.
I think even with the distance, it would have messed him up. He got hit by like the down B, and then Nestea went off again. So I think he was Alibi went off the stage again. And it kind of made Nestea like panic a little bit, and he couldn't set up for a proper angle.
Yeah.
So
either way, great awareness from Alibi.
It's a 2-0 situation for Alibi. This Me Gunner real tough to deal with. His owners are notoriously gonna be hard to kill, especially with a character like Ness that's not like doesn't really have approach options. Generally, they want to bait and punish you.
Yeah.
But
Me Gunner's got a lot of safe stuff though. It can be like hard to get those whip punish, especially if you're not familiar with that matchup.
Nestea gonna have to make a reverse 3-0 happen here if he wants to advance. I don't know if we've seen Alibi Zyra before either, so that'd be interesting to see if those two play in losers finals.
Yeah, I mean Zyra, the self-proclaimed reigning, not self-proclaimed. I'm proclaiming him as the reigning MVP because he seems to go to town every time he's here. And Alibi, relatively new. I believe he's only been here.
He's been here a few times pre-quarantine.
Oh, has he? Well,
yeah, he's just leveled up a lot since over quarantine with Wi-Fi and everything.
Hey, Wi-Fi can do that to you.
But Nestea has started off with a lead this game, but Alibi's crawling this percent back. Because Alibi's not falling into any of the tricks that Ness can do in neutral. Like, he's not falling into any of these PK fires or reflects. He's just sitting on the ground shooting his projectiles. So any of the tricky things Nestea's doing, Alibi's just not dealing with.
Another bad angle due to Ally, or Nestea being scared of Ally dropping down. Yeah, you can't keep doing angles like that. That will cost you so much.
Once again, we're gonna have to see if Nestea can find this hill somehow. Back throw, yeah, there it is.
That'll do it. Oh, that could have looked like he could have lived.
It was close, but Alibi second stock here is gonna start something up here, getting Nestea into disadvantage, but committal up smash lets Nestea get back. Toughest back throw. Feels like this is like, there's been seldom PK fires that have actually connected here.
Yeah, it's not really giving the reward that I believe Nestea wants. He probably wants to find those big combos off of it, but no, Alibi just feels so like aware of everything Nestea wants to accomplish, like to get kills, to get percent. He's just like playing it very, very well.
So we've seen a lot of reflects on the missiles that Alibi's just kind of jumping over and shooting grenade.
Just catching the run-in with just a wild ass smash.
Yeah. I feel like something Nestea could pay attention to is kind of that pattern that Alibi does do a lot. He shoots missile, and then, oh my god. Shoots missile, and then he knows you want to reflect, so he does a short hop and then charges grenade. So if you can try to find an option to beat that short hop grenade that he's going to do after a lot of the time, that could be really helpful.
Yeah, catching him without a jump, not able to find too much off of it, but in there is nice, especially with getting extra credit here is huge. Yeah, I mean, Alibi's got to be feeling comfortable. He's up 2 stocks, he's up 2 games. Or, sorry, he's at 2 stocks to 1.
2 games, yep.
Yeah.
Multiple up smashes, not getting the connection on it, though. And that's going to send him all the way off stage. Nestea, blood's trapping here, but just a minor kill, just a forward air.
Not able to catch that up smash, and then catching the spot dodge back with that yo-yo. Let's see what Nestea can do. Can he pull this back? He's on his tournament stock right now.
Okay. Alibi's a person that's very comfortable with, like, if he's in a boxing situation with you, is that going to kill?
Damn.
Okay, yeah.
That sometimes hard missile does that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of times when, like, they're in kind of like a close quarters boxing situation with you, Alibi's just going to